Get up, cocksuckers. Salute the furries. Get up. Everybody get up. It's not Memorial Day weekend. I'm sure you had a grandpa that killed a gamer person. I'm sure you had an uncle who stabbed a weed. Welcome back to the cesspit of YouTube. Hi, my name is Dolly Zombie and this is my channel. Today we're going to talk about a gay furry hacker group who have infiltrated a nuclear lab, the US government, and somehow NATO. But before we do that, please give this video a like because I just got a strike to this channel, which if you know anything about YouTube, you know that's not very good. So please. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you're listening to this while driving, remember to brake for goth girls. Let's talk about siege security. Alright, so what the hell even is a siege security? Well, siege security, or SiegeSec for short, is commonly referred to as the quote-unquote gay furry hacker group, and it's a black hat criminal hacktivist group that was formed in early 2022. And since their formation in early 2022, they've committed a lot of high-level cyber attacks, primarily on the United States and Israel. So I'm just gonna put this disclaimer out there now. If you have a problem with me yapping about this, argue about it in my comments. I don't give a shit about your politics. So what exactly do these self-proclaimed gay furry hackers do? Well, they typically target right-wing movements through data breaches. And as far as we know, there's three primary members of SiegeSec, and that is the leader, VO, and then Cry and Crit. So these three refer to themselves as black hat hackers. So what is a black hat? A black hat is a computer hacker who violates laws or ethical standards for a little bit more nefarious purposes. It's usually more of like a cybercrime type of thing. But hey, is it a crime if you are fighting for what you believe in? Is it a crime to fight for marginalized communities? Is it a crime to put your dick in one of those little squishy things that you can get at the aquarium? You know what I'm talking about? Only God can tell us. So who knows? So I'm gonna talk about SiegeSec's more notable work today, mainly because this is kind of a filler video. I'm feeling a little bit lazy, so I'm gonna link their Telegram in the description of this video. So if you want to go through all their more niche hacks, feel free to. Do be warned though, this is not the original Telegram channel, because Telegram itself had deleted their channel. So this is actually their third one. I'm just gonna do this in chronological order. The first notable hack the furry gays committed was in July of 2023 on the University of Connecticut. They sent out a series of fake emails to the undergraduate students there using listserv. And in the emails, they told the undergraduate students that their college president was dead. Yeah, nothing brings joy into college students' hearts like seeing an email first thing in the morning going, "Hey, some things are gonna change around here at this institution you pay way too much for. Have fun." Eventually, in an interview with the Hartford Courier, VO was the one who took responsibility and was even kind enough to explain the vulnerabilities in the system which allowed them to do that. When asked why they did it, VO only really had to say, quote, "I did it for the lulz." Not gonna lie, that's kinda metal. So the next furry cyber attack happened in November of 2023 to the Idaho National Laboratory, which, if you don't know, is a nuclear testing facility. The furries have nukes. Think about that the next time you bully a furry. The furries hacked into the HR system, leading to the leaking of personal employee data, which they held for ransom. What did the furries demand in exchange? That the laboratory put research into creating quote-unquote real-life cat girls, in exchange for the data to be removed. On February 7th of 2024, a bunch of employees received ransom payment requests in the mail with their data. God, it makes me so mad that I can't find out if anyone paid it or not. In 2023, not only did the furries compromise NATO once, but twice, leaking over 3,000 internal documents. Some of the portals that they compromised were the Joint Advanced Distributed Learning, NATO Lessons Learned portal, Logistics Network portal, Communities of Interest portal, NATO Investment Division portal, and the NATO Standardization Office. I think it was after the second attack that NATO announced to the public that they were actually going to investigate these guys. So the next large hack that the furries committed was on an Israeli telecommunication provider called Bezek, and on October 30th of 2023, the hackers released the information of about 50,000 different customers. They basically just did this as a fun little Halloween prank for them, going so far as to email Bezek's campaign management portal just to let them know that they did it. They also hit him with the meow in the email, which is so fucking funny for no reason. It's amazing that people have the skills to be able to do this, and they choose to do it by just trolling large corporations and governments. You know what? Honestly, keep it up. Oh, come on. It's funny. It's funny. I think it's funny, therefore it's funny. It is incredibly crazy to think about the fact that some of the brightest minds of this generation are gay furry hackers. So I'm gonna talk about their most recent and last hack. because as of now, Siege Sect has disbanded. This was kind of like their final hurrah hack, you know? So in July of 2024, Siege Sect announced that they had breached and leaked data from the conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation. And the Heritage Foundation has led the Project 2025 proposals, basically. If you don't know what that is, I recommend you look it up, do your own research on it. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm just here to tell you about gay furry hackers. But said gay furry hackers released a little statement on Telegram calling the proposals a, quote, authoritarian Christian nationalist plan to reform the United States government. They also released chat logs of the conversations between VO and the Heritage Foundation executive Mike Howell, in which Howell basically says that, hey, I'm in collaboration with the FBI. I'm gonna identify and out members of your group. Just kind of generally threatening them. But it was shortly after this leak that Siege Sect decided, hey, we're gonna disband, and basically they said that they would be doing it for their own mental health and the stress of everything going on, and also just to generally avoid the FBI. So who knows, they might not actually be disbanded, they might just be laying low. There is a chance we might see them again. Siege Sect is also really well known for fighting for the trans rights movement. They've targeted a bunch of different United States government entities to protest anti-gender affirming care bills. And in June of 2023, the hackers released a bunch of data from the government of Fort Worth, Texas, the Supreme Court of Nebraska, and the Carolina police files. This isn't the only time that they fought for the trans rights movement. In April and May of 2024, Siege Sect began their second operation for trans rights, and they successfully targeted and leaked data from Real America's Voice and River Valley Church. The furries specifically targeted the church after the pastor was accused of publicly posting transphobia. Not only did the furries get information on the people that went to this church, they also stole a bunch of money from the church. And I know you're saying, oh, they stole money from a church. Oh, that's so bad, so bad. Listen, what they did with it is just ridiculously hilarious. So fun little law fact for you. If the property you've stolen or the property you've taken is less than $1,000, you're not going to get charged with grand larceny, but you may be charged with petite larceny. So in order to avoid a large felony, they stole exactly $999. And because the furries stole the money, they couldn't donate it like they had originally planned. By hacking their Amazon account, they sent 100 of these stupid ass looking seals to the church. Genuinely, how in the fresh hell do you respond to that? How do you react to that? I feel like it's one of those things you just kind of gotta take on the chin a little bit. Just take the L with that one. Like, you said some dumb shit online, and now you have to deal with all of these inflatable sea lions. They really said freedom of speech does not equal freedom of consequence in this one. And I think that's funny as hell. I do. I really do. Nobody got hurt, and you get a bunch of sea lions. I mean, that's not a total L, you know? L pastor, W prank. I need to shut the f up. If you have a really shitty sense of humor like I do, I would 1000% recommend going and checking out the Furries Telegram page, just because the way they word things is hilarious to me. I think it's so funny because they post all of this serious information and then they hit you with a caption like this.
Siege Sect offers a gift to Israel once again. This time, we've hacked Cellcom, one of Israel's leading telecommunications companies. We've accessed their customer support panel, allowing us access to nearly 180,000 customer records and plenty of extra support tickets. Unfortunately, we were unable to exfiltrate their customer data, but we altered their support messages with little messages from yours truly. More attacks incoming. The gay furry hackers are owning the internet. We won't be stopped anytime soon. Ain't been caught yet. We ain't even broke a sweat. I'm getting eepy now. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. We look forward to entertaining you again. Meow meow.
Just so you know, I read all of those posts in that little like ooh-woo voice. I just think it's silly. If you are an FBI agent who's looking at this video, or you're looking at my search history right now going, maybe we should put this girl on a list, this is a joke. This is all a joke. I actually really love the government. I love our government so much. I love our president. I love the United States of America. FBI, stop. No, don't put me on a domestic terrorist watch list. Oh, don't stop. I could kiss Joe Biden on his sweet, succulent lips. If I wasn't on a watch list before, I'm definitely on one now. I, Dolly Zombie, president of this YouTube channel, declare July 10th National Furry Hacker Day. And since we talk a lot about furries on this channel, the good and the bad, I feel that it's only appropriate now to find out what kind of furry I would be. I'm not a furry for the record, but I think it's time we find out what fursona I would have. Do not do anything with the following information. I am watching all of you. Let's do this. What would I rather eat? Grilled salmon, veggie bowl, fruit bowl, turkey dinner, steak dinner, turkey dinner. If I get a wolf, I'm gonna be pissed. Where would I rather live? I think I'm gonna go with cabin in the woods. What kind of personality would your friends say you have? Oh, this one's kind of hard. This one's kind of hard. It's either hyper and all over the place or shy and very easily scared. There is no in between. If someone dropped a wallet with cash in it, what would you do? What quote do I like the most? What the hell are these questions? Life's a masquerade, and we all wear masks. What is my favorite color out of these? Same color as my hair, green. What music genre do you listen to the most? Rock, metal, nightcore, country, pop? Why are there no more options? I listen to all these, but I'm probably gonna go with rock. I know, poser alert! What class did I get the best grades in? History. Oh, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Come on, baby. Fuck!
My fursona would not be a wolf. It would be a fox. Come on, people. We gotta get this straight, okay? One who would have a wolf fursona. No, I'm not that basic. Come on. I'm basic, but I'm not that basic.